Good morning, Southern Indiana. I'm Cameron Douglas with a look at your weather chat update. Currently, right now, we're at 68 degrees under a partly cloudy sky. Winds out of the south-southeast at 3 miles per hour, so not a bad start here for Sunday. However, we do have rain showers that will be moving into the area, and they will progress as the day goes on. Eventually, they'll become thunderstorms into the evening, and potentially even severe thunderstorms, that is, as we do have that potential. We'll get into those details in a moment. We'll make it up to 78 for our high today. The rain chance overall is 80%. It'll be a breezy one with south winds at 14 miles per hour. And looking ahead at that severe risk map shows the slight risk for mostly areas off to the west of Interstate 65, and in areas to the east of Interstate 65 is under the marginal risk for severe storms. As far as the timing, it looks to be the main event starting around 11 o'clock Central, midnight Eastern, and then it looks to start to fade out or die down, if you will, by around 8 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. Eastern. And the main impacts look to be damaging winds, large hail, and even a brief tornado spin-up is possible. Now, note that this event is taking place during the overnight hours, so with the daytime heating not being present, it will help mitigate some of these conditions a little bit, but the potential for severe is still there. Definitely can't be ruled out. As far as FutureCast goes, it does show the light rain that'll progress here as the day begins, and this is what we had to look forward to throughout the day. Is just light run-of-the-mill rain, no severe expected. Within that, they continue to just progress from west to east, and then continuing on to the afternoon into the evening. You notice the showers will start to kind of grow a little heavier there as you start to see some of those yellow and red colors. And then we continue to see that progressing later into the evening, and they become more persistent by around 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern. And then as we continue to run the FutureCast here, showing by around 11 o'clock Central, midnight Eastern there, that's when that very nice organized line there forms just at the very far southwestern region here of southern Indiana. And that's why the potential is a little higher, and that's why the slight risk is currently around that specific part of southern Indiana, is because the line seems to be more organized. And you'll notice here on FutureCast how it starts to kind of break apart as it makes its way to central Indiana. So progressing towards around 2 o'clock Central, 3 o'clock Eastern in the morning there on Monday. Notice it's still a bit organized there, but it's starting to break apart there as it starts moving off to the east. And then as we make it towards around sunrise, and it starts to really break apart around central Indiana, to where we just are kind of left with more of regular rain, maybe some thunderstorms, potentially a low-end severe, but it looks to be pretty well mitigated by then. It doesn't look to be much. Maybe a brief period of time where it tries to reorganize itself a little bit down here to the south, mostly around the Indiana, Louisville, Kentucky borderline there. But otherwise, I think we start to kind of lose the storm potential as the morning progresses, at least for us here in southern Indiana. Looking ahead at the next 7 days, we start out cool for the work week with some brief rain chances on Monday. I think Monday holds to be the better chance for rain, and then a few light chances for Tuesday and Wednesday, but we definitely dry out though towards the end of the week. And as that happens, temperatures are also going to be rising above our average high at 77. We make it up to the 80s by the time we get to Friday, all the way through the start of the weekend. We do have another chance for thunderstorms by the time we get to next Sunday. It's a small chance at this point, but the better part of that is that temperatures will be making it up to near the upper 80s by the end of next weekend.